I was only thinking about going to Odin. But I swear it's for a good reason.
There is no good reason to go to Odin.
If only Cloud.
But I'd be going for us. I gotta stop something bad from happening.
Something bad did happen. Look at me, at Freya, at Tyr. Odin did this to us.
What's got everyone caterwauling all of a sudden?
Atreus wants to go to Asgard.
Asgard? Getting kicked in the head or something?
Great. I guess everybody's against me now.
You must choose who you want to be. Are you going to continue to lie and keep things from me? Are you my son?
Choose? I never get to choose. Just leave me alone.
Listen.
Let go of me!
Listen!
I said let go!
What the fuck?
Atreus! It's hindering you. Just try to keep control!
ای جان سلام بچه‌ها، خیلی خوش اومدی به ویدیو دیگه با سمتی تیوی. امروز میخوایم بازی فوق‌العاده زیبای گاد آف رگناروک رو با هم دیگه پلی بدیم. فقط قبل از اینکه بریم واسه ویدیو، اگه کانال منو نداری حتما دنبال کن، زنگوله رم بزن، این ویدیو رو لایک کن و نظرتو برام تو کامنت ها بنویس. بریم واسه گیم.
Now embed your blades into the glowing vines and light it.
آتشش بزنم.
Your brother seemed open to your return.
Oh, I'm sure he'd love nothing more than for everything to go back to how it was, leaving the responsibilities of leadership to me.
همینجوری کافی نیاز نیست شش بزنم.
Enemies to your left! Send Odin my regards.
You use your anger effectively.
Well, you learn to use what you have.
از طرف
It's not as though I want to be angry with Freyr. He's my brother. He was the most important person in the world to me for half my life.
خیلی رو مخنی گیاه ها. پس دیگه بالاخره اینجوری میشه اینا رو باز کرد.
These plants are the same as those we saw earlier. Frost should make quick work of their poison.
حالا چیکار کنیم اینا؟ ببین که یکم زمان میبره یعنی
Now the sigil should hold the frost, even in the axe's absence.
چجوری نگه میداره؟
Well done.
عجیبه. چجوری؟ چه اتفاقی افتاد؟ قبلش که نگه نمیداشت.
Watch out, those are wisps. Powerful manifestations of runic magic.
خود چیکارش کنم اینو؟
They're impervious to physical attacks. My arrows can disrupt their protection.
جادوی فریاد.
Could I ever think of this place as home again? After all that's happened.
خدا رو شو این دوتا با هم آشتی کردن، کدورت ها رو کنار گذاشتن.
Skull and Hadi are in Vanaheim?
We learned the giants rescued them from Odin and brought them here.
And look, the sunlight wakes the sleeping roots. See how they stretch to welcome the sun? Beautiful, no? A far cry from the sheets of Midgard snow I've grown accustomed to.
خیلی خوشگل شد.
The eastern migration.
Wow.
It's just as I remember it. At least the whole realm hasn't fallen to predators and occupiers. I guess there's still something to be fought for. Something to defend even after so much damage has been done.
گاداوار 4 من خیلی FPS دارم داشتم. من با گرافیک بالاتر دارم پلی میدم، FPS بیشتر. خیلی بهینه تر شده. مگه نه؟ یعنی نکتی؟ ایش
Kratos, I see something.
چی میبینی؟ با این باید نوباش کنم؟
You won't be able to damage it without destroying the mother. It's a large bulbous thing. You can't miss it.
مادرشون رو باید بسوزونیم.
My sigils can break through their shields! They're defenseless now! Enemy behind you, Kratos!
چیکار کردم من؟
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
اینا رو
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
قوی شده نمیاد جایده. نه 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 بابا این بر خواستم اونو بر خب هم اول بندازیش اون ور، هی دوباره میذاره سر جاش. میگم ما این گلا رو چجور باید نابود میکردیم؟ اصلا نیاز نابودش کنیم؟
So much has happened since I last saw Freyr. I'm not even sure where to begin.
What do you want from him?
An apology would be a start. I want to forgive him. I'd like to think he's changed. He's all I have left now. Did you ever apologize to Demos?
It is difficult to seek forgiveness when you feel unworthy.
Now, how to get across? My sigil arrow should be able to carry the fire across the river to reach the bramble.
Oh. من از این راه داره؟ بخش مختلف یعنی اینجا هم بذاریم؟ نه دیگه دو جا بیشتر نمیشه. ره؟ بسه؟ آها الان نورانی شد. الان قابل اشتغال فکر کنم. شدم رو خود همون گیاه باید میذاشتم. بسه؟ اینجوری خواهدن چجور بسوزونه نسوخت که بسوزونه همیشه خوبه دیگه از این نزدیکتر که نمیره نمیرسه بهش نکنه باید اینجوری رو روی آب بذارم آب اینجا میرسه آها بسته میدم شاید اینجوری باشه
Forgiveness can be powerful, even for the unworthy. My wife Faye taught me that.
Well, be glad you have a spouse to remember
شروع شد بزن بریم. اون سمپا بریم.
All my former spouse taught me was that there's no limit to the depth to which a soul can sink into darkness. Tricked me into marriage to spare my home and took my home just the same. Scattered my people to the wind. Maybe it's time somebody drew the line. Maybe it's time someone makes Groa's prophecy come true.
I will not wish for war, Freya.
War is a terrible thing, Kratos. But some things are even worse. You know, if Atreus rushes to Ragnarok, you may not be able to stop him.
I will.
And if you fail?
I have prepared him to survive without me, if he must.
مادرشو باید به ازاش بشونیم. کجاست ریشه اصلیش؟
Watch for the plants. They like me, but strangers not so much.
I see that.
اینه. نمیرسه بهش. کجا بزنمش؟ یکی از این نزدیکتر. چجوری از این نزدیکتر دارم؟ نزدیکتر نمیشه رفت. دیگه فاصلش دوره. آها بعضیاشو گفت میشه منتقل کرد ولی خب بازم اینا اگه که اینجا بزنم چی؟ اینا باز دوره. ولش کن بریم. خیلی دوره. نمیدونم تو چه زاویه‌ای باید بایستم. یه لوت کنیم. اینا رو باز کردیم. قبلا اومدیم. اینو نمیشه هنوز کاری کرد.
We don't have the equipment for
ابزار این
this.
کارو نداریم.
So what's next for you, if not preparing for war?
I do not know, but I will take no chances with Atreus.
Well, you may want to think fast, unless you want someone to make that choice for you.
Ready?
As I ever will be.
No. It really is you. You returned to us at last.
Yes.
Let's celebrate. You reclaim the throne. We'll rebuild. Me and you against the world. Huh? Just like the old days.
I'm not staying.
I don't understand. You're here. Maybe together we can take back what's ours.
I only just got back what's mine. I still have work to do.
You've seen what's left of the realm, right? Do we really mean that little to you?
You question my loyalty? Vanaheim turned its back on me.
Oh, you still can't let go of that old fight?
It was my duty to save as many of our people as possible. My responsibility. One you didn't take seriously then, and from the looks of it, one you don't now.
You think this is a game to me?
Yeah.
We lost everything to that maniac you called husband. The man's family set me on fire. How did you expect me to react?
Like my brother! Like the boy that used to have my back no matter what! And who I always supported no matter how selfish his choices. I expected you to come and find me. That no matter how hurt or angry, you wouldn't abandon me when I needed you the most.
Freya, please. I thought you were dead. I've had to live lifetimes with those last awful words I said to you. Have any idea what that's like? Knowing that your own selfishness hurt the person that you cared about the most. Abandon you. Oh, Freya. I mourned you. Oh, I've missed you so much.
And I you, Ingvi. But I won't bind myself to another realm when I finally have my freedom. I'll send help, though. And I will come back. I promise.
This hasn't been your home for a long time, has it? Do what you gotta do.
All right, that's enough. Ain't y'all got nothing better to do than gawking at family sorting squabbles? Come on, you two.
دیگه دعوای خواهر برادری بود اولش برش آشتی کرد طبیعیه
Got a few things to square with y'all. First is you collecting your spare heads. Second is that sigil magic I smell on your boat. Reckon that's an idea I'll steal. How's about I set you up with some sonic mojo? Call it a trade.
Very well.
Third of all, if you ain't staying here, bears mentioning that Sindri and I find ourselves running a flop house for unemployed gods. If you're done freezing your backside off in Midgard, maybe come back with Beardo there. Check up on your old pal Tyr.
That's kind of you, Brock. I may do just that.
Well, all right then. I'll meet y'all back at the house. Unless you want me to fix anything up first.
Well, brother, care to meet our new allies? Or shall we depart?
You suppose that big fella returning with might want to help me with a thing?
Mayhaps. Now and again, he's in the mood to make useful.
این کیه؟ شمشیر گذاشته تو زمین سگ هم داره خوکه یا سگه؟
May I ask,
سگه
how did a traveler come to follow my brother?
I was broken
وقتی
when he
منو
found
پیدا
me.
کرد شکسته بودم
The truth I'd pledged my life to. It was a lie. Lord Freyr put what was left of me back together. Gave me something real to believe in.
That's Freyr, the Lord of Second Chances.
He saved me. Gave me a family. A purpose. And I will gladly die for both.
Thank you. He's lucky to have you.
خب
What'll it be?
ارتباط
She probably escaped the blows of their breeding far north of here. We all told her about fiancé, but he never gave up. She healed
کدومش ارتباط بدیم؟
and hasn't left us since.
She's a sweet girl.
She's pure.
11
Believes in your goodness, even if you don't.
کدومش الان روشه؟ اینه. سطح 2 که یه وای آشوبم خودش ارتقا بده.
You still owe me the story of who made these things.
بهتر. سپر کدومش بود سپره؟ همین یکی. اینو ارتقا بدیم.
I'll put some hurt on them. No refunds.
What is it?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time tinkering up and down the river delta. Once Odin's army came to town, I lit out of there faster than a tassel worm with its bottom ablaze. So frazzled I accidentally left behind a few irreplaceables.
What? Irreplaceables?
Well, just one, really. An orb. I'd be mighty grateful if you would find it.
What is it?
And if you come across any of my old, beautifully rusted armor pieces, I'll use the scrap to whip up something specially suited just for you.
What is the orb?
Just bring it back here and you'll make me happy as a sunbeam. Oh, and don't forget to keep an eye out for my old armor. I'll fix it up for you, free of charge.
I remember where to look for a gateway. Follow me.
Well, you two seem to be getting on since completing your mission. Dare I hope this alliance has some staying power after all?
It seems to me we share a common enemy. Kratos, you may not accept that Ragnarok is inevitable, but you're smart enough to know Odin is a threat. Whatever comes next, our best chance of surviving it is to work together. Do you agree?
I do.
Yes.
Then as to Brock's offer, you can imagine staying under the same roof as a couple former enemies? No further temptations towards terrible vengeance?
Not against you. Either of you. You have my word.
اتفاق ابزار نورد جدید و درخت مهارت محسوب افرد را باز کرد. باز تیرهای صوتی نشاندار روش جدیدی برای نورد یا حل مسئله به دست آوردید. خب ارتقای نورد احضار تشکیل التی آرتی به صفحه زره بروید. مهارت چوری برم بخش مهارت. آها من اینو رو اصلا درست نکردم. حتی مهارت فریا هستا که فعاله. خرید نمازی بزن.
This lock is different from others you might know. You'll need an enchantment on your chisel to use it. Bruna. Go ahead, carve the letter.
Suna.
It's an incantation.
Suna. The elves in Freyr's camp mentioned a gate like this in Alfheim. Kept on about some sacred light elf sanctum out past the barrens.
A trip to Alfheim.
Oh,
Well, we can decide at the gateway. This boat should get us there if we can clear those vines. Remember what to do?
نمیخواد سوار شیم؟ چی نشان بیشتر اشیا میچسبه سنگه در هم چون به اهداف این منظورشه از همین میتونم برای رساندن نشان به
My
اهداف
sigil arrow should help with those vines.
منظورش چیه؟ آها اینو باید که خودم میدونستم کنم این به این نمیخوره
There's a fallen log in the river.
این که خودم بلد بودم شرانمایه خب اینو هم تبر آها نه اینو آتریوس که بود تیرای صوتی
Looks like soundstone to me. I'm sure those new arrows Brock gave you would make quick work of that.
آها تیرش میشه تحریف کرد فوت یا چون پیچیدش کردن 20 تیر داره 20 تیر
Tyr's really alive?
Aye. Not exactly shipshape. He sleeps in a broom closet now, but he's adjusting.
How did you find him?
Largely that's down to Atreus having figured out how to access the prophecies giants reserve for their own kind. We only learned of it ourselves after Thor and Odin came calling.
To your home? Is it still standing?
Barely. But all the violence was seemingly just a distraction to let Odin have a private word with Atreus.
Odin was alone with your son? Did he tell you what they spoke of?
Yes. He said that Odin invited him to Asgard to help him find his answers.
The answers he's rushing into fate in search of. That's troubling. If you're ready to talk to him, the Mystic Gateway is ahead. If not, I have some unfinished business up this river I could use your help with.
Or we can follow up on that elven sanctum out in Alfheim's desert.
If you want to continue exploring, we'll need to remove that log in the river. Good. We can explore the river now. And hopefully right some old wrongs.
مستقیم بریم احتمالاً باید بریم یه چیزی رو لوت کنیم یه چیز برای لوت کردن داشته باشه اینجا شاید هم نداشته باشه ولی حالا بریم یه چک کنیم اینها رو هنوز نمیتونیم کاری کنیم خیلی چی این مسیر چیه آها از این چی بود شیره دفاع
What is your unfinished business?
I left something behind, near the falls.
Your wedding site? Now why do you want to be going back there?
To be free of the bonds of my marriage. And to Asgard.
I think you severed that a long time ago.
Not completely. Not enough.
Guide us.
این مأموریت فرعیه داریم میریم 400 متر.
My people settled this river many ages ago. Thousands traveled it on pilgrimage to the shrine of worship. But then the Aesir came. This is all that's left.
شاید نزدیکه. 400 متر. بخوایم بریم برگردیم.
Freya, there's something I've always wanted to ask. What was it Hrimthur whispered to you?
Who?
Hrimthur, the son of Thormur, the stonemason. He disguised himself and built Asgard's walls.
Enough. We will continue later.
But enough of that for now. Well, brother, before you see the lad again, might we discuss an approach?
He will tell me where he has been. That is my approach.
Classic Spartan diplomacy.
Wait. Did you say Odin invited him to Asgard and then he disappeared for 2 days?
Aye, but surely the lad's got more sense than to...
Don't underestimate Odin's powers of persuasion. He filled my son's head with lies. Why wouldn't he do the same with yours?
And you tell that one-eyed nutsucker he owes me one.
Thank me now and eternally.
Well, looky there. Glad you can make the trip, your goddessness. I put your sigil magic on the young turd's bow. But then he and Sindri got into it over something.
Atreus.
Well, come on then. Hey, Tyr! Wake up! You got company. Now, why don't you just make yourself at home in Sindri's so-called study over yonder?
You're sure he won't mind?
Mind?
You'll
be thrilled. Joints get classier by the day.
You better screw his head back on, and I mean tightly.
So you're back.
Are you ready to answer me?
About what?
Where did you go? Who did you see? Was it Odin?
What? Is that what you think?
Do you deny it? Answer me! Did you go to Asgard?
No! Of course not! But so what if I did? It's my future, it's my life.
You are my son!
Then why don't you trust me?
If you want me to trust you, then tell me the truth.
The truth is you're being a complete asshole.
Laddie, you know that's no way to change a man's mind.
He doesn't have any faith in me. It's fine if he keeps secrets. It's fine if Mom did.
It is not fine. Her secrets ought to be stuck with this path.
Oh, okay. So you don't believe in her anymore either?
This is not about your mother. What you have done is lie.
Wonder where I learned that.
That's quite enough.
Since when do you always take his side?
Since he became the one making sense.
Look, I was only thinking about going to Odin. But I swear it's for a good reason.
There is no good reason to go to Odin.
He'll only cloud your mind.
But I'd be going for us. I gotta stop something bad from happening.
Something bad did happen. Look at me, at Freya, at Tyr. Odin did this to us.
What's got everyone caterwauling all of a sudden?
Atreus wants to go to Asgard.
Asgard? Get kicked in the head or something?
Great. I guess everybody's against me now.
You must choose who you're going to be. Are you going to continue to lie and keep things from me? Or are you my son?
Choose? I never get to choose. Just leave me alone.
Listen.
Let go of me!
Listen!
I said let go!
What the fuck?
Atreus! Sindri, just try to keep control!
کاراشه، با همین کاراشی که باباش احتمالا میمیره.
Lots of Hellwalkers! Definitely in Midgard! Yep! Hope, sweet hope! Keep it coming! You're just helping me stay warm! Yoppa! Erba Uta! Gotta find some shelter.
به خاطر همین کاراسی لازم من صدای ایمان ببرم بالا. خب بزن بریم. آخه پیش اودین
At least something out here doesn't want to kill me.
چی؟
Just need someplace warm.
خونت اینجای گرم داشتی.
Then I can figure out where to go next.
قدر رو ندونست. ولی حس میکنم به خاطر خودشه که باباش میمیره.
What is this thing? Some kind of wife?
Oh my god! ساده استفاده کنید. نمیشه گلدار باشه.
What is it you want?
ای بابا. منم تیرش ساده داشتم استفاده میکردم. آها منظورش اینه. اینا چیه؟ وای حالا اینم چند تا تقسیم شد. زود باش پر شو. خیلی خوبه که تنوع انمی داشته باشه.
First, he thinks I've been to Asgard. Then, lying.
احتمالاً باباشم دنبالش میاد و اینجاست که اودین البته تور میکشتش. دو چیز پیش بینی دیدم. تور بود نه اودین. همون تور احتمالاً میکشتش دیگه.
Gotta get out of the cold.